So, guys, I think this is the 4th of January 2024. This is John Grutas, and today is uh, Thursday. Right now, it is our rest day. It is our day off, and it is exactly 5:26 in the afternoon. And guys, I want to get back to recording videos more often. I just want to share to you guys the things that I have acquired over the past 5 years of journaling, of introspecting, of looking within, and then studying the things in which interests me. So let's go over some of the topics that I have put here. This is back on October 24, 2023. So I think, wow, that is like 3 months ago, man. Almost 3 months ago. I think for this one subtopic, human nature, social positioning. We've already discussed social positioning, knowing your end goal, preparing your cards, facade as protection. So, second one is the topic that I want to discuss with you guys is chaos and inconsistency. So, let me go to the first subtopic, which is why you need to be unpredictable. Okay, so with that in mind, let's begin the video. Why you need to be unpredictable. So, growing up, especially in a Filipino household, most of us, not all, has had a relative, usually a father, that is alcoholic, a guardian that is alcoholic, a guardian that cannot control their emotions, their impulses, a guardian that is rash, a guardian that is quick, hot-headed, and what I've developed, I cannot speak for everybody, and I can only speak for myself. So what I've developed as a mechanism to protect myself to the beatings that I receive, the random call outs that I have been receiving before, I tried to shrink myself. I tried to not show too much. I tried to dim my light. You know, I am just sitting there at a corner, not moving, not blinking or anything, almost to the point of not breathing, just so my dad won't notice me and he won't let his anger out at me. Which is, once you grow up, you will adopt the habit, you will retain that habit, and then it would cost you tons of opportunity in which you could have seized. But then, since you are very familiar with what happened to you in the past, with the patterns that you had in the past, you carry that thing that you do towards your adulthood, and then it is not good. You know, right now I work in a corporate environment. I work in an office, in an enclosed area at an office, and what I can say is that most of the time people get promoted not by their skills, not by their passion, but by the politics, but by the politics that is in your workplace, the gossips. uh, People will try to poke at you, people will try to, get inside your head, get you to react, get you to show your cards. And one thing that they will do is they will kind of test you out. They will see if you will defend yourself. They will see if you will let yourself be walked all over by them. They will do a multitude of tests to see what kind of character you got. And what I've developed is having to learn the ability to be silent, having to learn the power that silence holds. So I do not view them as someone that is inferior because I've been on a self-development path. I do not view them as someone that are lifeless. I do not view them as my superiors. I do not view anyone higher or lower than me. They're all my peers. If they have positions in the office, then I act accordingly. I respect their position, but I do not fear these people. I only fear one person, and that is God. I fear God, and I respect Him. And besides that, there isn't anybody else that I fear. We're all human, no matter what age you are, no matter how popular you are, no matter how skilled you are at a thing, no matter how good looking you are, no matter how facially challenged you are, no matter how uneducated you are, no matter how good you are at what you do, respect is earned and it's not just given away. That's just the kind of man that I am. I have would have to see your character first. I would have to be in the same room with you for a minimum of 6 months to really see who you are. And the kind of person that I am is I also test people. So what I'll do is I'll see how they react to my silence. Whenever someone tries to talk to me, I respond very normally. So I just don't get too personal. I've learned that now. Even though it feels good to just say whatever it is that is inside of you, that is inside your chest, most of the time saying less than necessary is the best thing to do. The more, the less they know about you, the better it is for your overall being as well as theirs. Because if they know what's going on inside of your mind, your goals, your aspirations, you will be prone to envy and bad thoughts coming at your way because we don't really want to see people that we are close with be better than us. We don't really want to see people that we are acquainted with closer than us, better than us. It's a sting to their feelings, their emotions, because how dare you try to be better when I thought you were only this kind of person? You know what I mean? If are you, how dare you destroy my perceptions of you? I would have to rebuild all it is that I know about you since you are doing so much to change yourself. right? You get what I mean? So when I have started to go to the gym and I started to improve myself, I knew from the start that it was a path that had to be taken only by myself, alone. The decision would have to come by me. No one's gonna push me to do things that will make my life better, because the situation that I was in before was I was fat. Uh, I was not getting respected. People laugh at me. People do not take what I say seriously. And right now that I have made myself a little less shittier than what I was before, I was really surprised that the treatment that I am having, that right now that I have a decent muscle, that I have educated myself a little bit, that I've put respect to my name a little bit, that I become decent looking for a little bit, it drastically changed the way how people treat me. And it is very shocking, man. At first, I thought that these people are trying to get something out of me, because before, when I was ugly, before when I was fat, before when I was had no hygiene, that is the only time that they would talk to me. That is the time when they need something from me. And now I have people trying to talk to me because I look decent. People are trying to talk to me because I am good at what I do. People are trying to talk to me because I've improved myself a little bit. They just want to say hi. Some people are asking for my name. I don't have to do anything besides exist, besides be on the room to get attention. Whereas before, uh, I have to jump hoops and do tricks in order to just get a shred of attention. And that made me realize one thing, that looks are very important. I may be wrong. I might look back at this video 20 years, 10 years from now and see that my beliefs would change. And it probably will, because learning is a never ending process. And that what I'm saying now is the truth, my reality right now. And the truth is ever changing, man. I agree that truth is never absolute. That through time, reality could be bended. That through time, through the wonders of people, of the younger generation, the preconceived notions that we have on our daily lives are subject to change. It's all in the mind. That's what I can say. Maybe it's not the looks that made people treat me better, but maybe it is finally having boundaries. Maybe it is finally start to respect myself, to be selfish. Because before, yes, I could sleep with a light heart. I could sleep like a baby before. I was not being selfish. What I have, I give all every single day. And knowing that I did that, once I got back home, I could feel very satisfied. You know, there are no words that are held back. I could take hits from people if I ever offended them, because I told them the truth of what's really on my mind. But now, as an adult, there are just some things in which you can say. If you do not have nice things to say about the other person, just keep it to yourself. And it's not that I'm being selfish, it's just that I have given enough, and it had allowed me to finally focus on myself. I have planted seeds and I have waited enough for the trees to grow big, for the seeds to have fruits, and for me to enjoy my harvest. But right now, I am still continuing to plant more trees. I'm still continuing to make it not only just a big farm, but I will own a piece of the land. I will own a big chunk of land on this earth, and it shall feed my families. It shall feed tens and twenties and thirties and forties and fifties up to 10,000s of my generation under my name, under the will of God. And my family will not be focused on permanent things anymore, such as work, such as the media, but they will be focused on enjoying the relationship and company of one another, and then they will love each other, and then they will build the world with love as its base, with one man's will that made all of what they had into fruition. I will be that man. I'm not saying that I'm just putting false hopes onto me. I have lost my hope a long time ago. I have seen very rich people. I was around very rich individuals that came from rich families, and it opened my eyes to what else is there. It opened my eyes that no matter how big you think you are, there will always be a bigger fish. There would always be something way better than the thing that you currently have. And before, my needs are very little. My needs are companionship. My needs is being able to play outside the house. And my needs is being able to greet my dad and mom when they came home. But right now, as I grew up, I may have been earning some money, but right now I am poor. My desires are at an all-time high. The things that I ask God about are very many. That's why I'm never satisfied right now. But going back to the topic that I had before, which is why you need chaos and consistency to strive in this world. Inconsistency and unpredictability and chaos is a very helpful tool that will enable you so that others cannot classify you, or others cannot perceive you and what they think who you are in their minds. Or a mystery to them. You do not cause them harm. They are You are not their friend either. You are existing within their proximity without them knowing who you are. And with that, they wouldn't know what will come their way. should they try to do something bad about you or say something bad about you, they wouldn't know. As long as they do not know anything about you, you are safe. And I'll explore on this topic a little bit more. Um, Let me just, go to the bathroom and I will shower. So yeah, I'll continue this video, guys, regarding the topic. Regarding the topic, chaos and inconsistency, and the subtopic, why you need to be unpredictable. So see you later for part 2.